Imagine the best version of yourself, a you who no longer doubts yourself, who is no longer hindered by worries or the fear of failure, a you who is strong, confident, and capable of achieving anything you desire. But what about reality? We all have bold dreams, burning ambitions. But why do only a few people actually turn them into reality, while the majority remain stuck in place? Perhaps it is because of self-doubt when we tell ourselves, I am not good enough. I can't. Perhaps it is due to constant distractions when we are caught up in endless notifications, meaningless conversations, and temptations that lead us to procrastinate and forget what truly matters. Or perhaps, simply, you have never been guided on how to unlock the hidden power within yourself. Here is the truth. You possess an extraordinary power within your Minda power that can help you break through every limit and achieve things you never thought possible. But that power does not activate automatically. It does not come from willpower alone, but from how you reprogram your thinking, how you remove invisible barriers, and how you build habits that make you clearer, stronger, and more focused than ever before. You do not need to search for miracles elsewhere. Everything is already within you. The only thing you need to do is learn how to unlock it. Today, Peaceful Mind and Life will help you explore 10 ways to train your mind for success, based on Stoic wisdom and modern psychology principles. Are you ready to break all limits and awaken the infinite power within yourself? If your answer is yes, then let's begin right now. Unleashing the power of the brain, neuroplasticity, and expanding awareness. Have you ever had moments of awakening where you feel filled with inspiration, where everything suddenly seems clearer and more possible than ever? Maybe it was when you read a motivational book, listened to an inspiring speech, or simply sat in deep reflection, contemplating life. But what happens afterward? You return to your old habits, fears, procrastination, and the limits that you unconsciously impose on yourself. Why is that? The answer lies in how your brain is programmed. Most of us live with a brain bound by old thought patterns, habits formed since childhood, and limiting beliefs instilled in us by society, family, and our environment. But the good news is that you are not trapped in old thinking patterns forever. Your brain is not a fixed machine, but a system that can change and grow, a process called neuroplasticity. This means you can reprogram your brain to reach new levels of thinking, expand your awareness, and unlock your true potential. Imagine your brain as a vast forest. The paths you have walked many times are your familiar thought patterns, the habits you repeat every day. If you always choose negative thoughts, your brain reinforces those paths, making them the easiest to walk. But if you actively choose positive thoughts and train new ways of thinking, you will start creating new paths in that forest. At first, they may be small trails full of obstacles, but the more you walk them, the clearer and easier they become. So how can you expand your awareness and unleash the power of your brain? Below are the strategies that will help you reprogram your thinking, remove old limitations, and develop a more flexible and powerful mind. We have an average of 60,000 thoughts per day, but the problem is that most of them occur unconsciously. This means you may be living under old thought patterns without even realizing it. Have you ever noticed yourself being stuck in loops of negative thinking? You wake up and immediately think about the negative things in the day ahead. You make a small mistake and instantly think, I'm so stupid. It's always like this. You see others succeed and think, I'm not good enough. I'll never be able to do what they do. These thoughts are not the truth. They are just thinking patterns that have been repeated in your brain. But if you do not recognize them, you will continue to let them control you. This is when mindfulness becomes important. Mindfulness helps you become clearly aware of each of your thoughts without letting them control you. How to practice mindfulness? Observe your thoughts. Every time a negative thought arises, instead of believing it immediately, pause and ask yourself, is this thought really true? Live in the present moment. When you eat, focus on the taste of the food. When you walk, feel each step. When talking to someone, truly listen instead of letting your mind wander. Meditate. Many studies show that meditation can change the brain structure, helping you gain better control over your thoughts, reduce stress, and improve focus. Just 10 to 15 minutes of meditation per day, and you will begin to notice a huge difference in how you think and feel. What is preventing you from reaching your true potential? not circumstances, not talent, but the limiting beliefs you impose on yourself. Do you often tell yourself, "I'm not smart enough to do that. I don't have talent. I can't change"? These thoughts are not the truth. They are just beliefs you have learned from the past. But the good news is, you can change these beliefs. How to challenge and change limiting beliefs. 1. Identify your limiting beliefs. Write down the negative thoughts you often have about yourself. 2. Find evidence to refute them. Are you really not smart enough? Or have you just not studied long enough? Can you really not change? Or have you just not tried the right way? 3. Replace them with positive beliefs. Instead of saying, "I can't," say, "I can learn." Instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," think, "I am improving every day." Changing beliefs does not happen instantly, but if you repeat these positive beliefs daily, your brain will gradually change the way it thinks. Your brain is like a muscle. If you don't train it, it will weaken. Every day, you need to challenge your brain to expand its thinking abilities. Simple but effective ways to train your brain. Learn a new skill. Play a musical instrument, learn a new language, or try a new sport. Read books every day. Reading stimulates thinking, expands awareness, and improves concentration. Do brain exercises, Sudoku, chess, puzzle games all help your brain grow. Every day, just spending 30 minutes training your brain will make you sharper, more creative, and more flexible in your thinking. Your power does not lie outside. It is right within your own brain. By practicing mindfulness, challenging limiting beliefs, and training your mind, you can unlock your true potential. Are you ready to reprogram your thinking and unleash the limitless power of your brain? Why do you always feel stuck within your own limits? Think back to a time in your life when you truly wanted to do something, a goal, a dream, an ambitious project, but you told yourself, "I'm not good enough. I don't have the talent. I was not born for this." Have you ever wondered why you think that way? The truth is, you are not limited by circumstances, talent, or luck. It is your own limiting beliefs that are preventing you from achieving what you want. These thoughts are not just small voices in your head. They are the biggest barriers holding back your true potential. But the good news is, you can change that. By recognizing, challenging, and shifting your perspective, you can remove invisible limits and develop a growth mindset where every challenge becomes an opportunity and every failure becomes a lesson. Below is a detailed guide to help you break through your mental limits and develop a strong, flexible, and ever-evolving mind. Your limiting beliefs did not appear randomly. They were shaped by past experiences, by how you grew up, by what you were taught, and by times when you failed. When you were a child, if your teacher or parents once said, "You are not gifted in math," you may have formed the belief that you will never be good at math. If you once failed a public presentation, you may have labeled yourself as, "I'm not good at communication." If you were once rejected or criticized, you may have believed, "I am not good enough to succeed." Remember, limiting beliefs do not reflect the truth. They only reflect what you have experienced. How to identify and remove limiting beliefs. Write down your negative thoughts about yourself. Take a moment to write down the beliefs that you think are limiting you. I can't be an entrepreneur because I'm not good at business. I can't learn a new language because I have a bad memory. I can't succeed because I don't have enough skills. Ask yourself, is this really true? After writing down your limiting beliefs, challenge them by asking, is there any evidence that proves this is 100% true? Has anyone ever been in my situation and still succeeded? If I think differently, what could happen? The truth is, most of what you believe about your limits is just subjective beliefs, not absolute facts. You believe you are not good at communication, but is it because you have never seriously practiced this skill? You think you are not intelligent, but are you simply comparing yourself to others instead of recognizing your own strengths? Shift your perspective. Turn failure into a lesson. Do you know the biggest difference between successful people and those who give up? It is how they perceive failure. Most people see failure as the end, but those with a growth mindset see failure as a lesson. Instead of thinking, "I failed, I'm not good," think, "What did I learn from this attempt? And how can I do better next time?" Instead of thinking, I am not capable, think, I am not good at it yet, but if I practice, I can improve. By changing how you view failure, you free yourself from fear and open the door to real growth. Stoic philosophy teaches us that it is not circumstances that determine your life, but how you react to circumstances that truly matters. One of the most powerful principles of Stoic thinking is, when facing difficulties, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Instead, ask, what is this teaching me? Examples of Stoic thinking in real life. You encounter a challenge at work? Instead of complaining, see it as an opportunity to develop new skills. You are rejected for a major opportunity? Instead of feeling discouraged, learn from it and come back stronger. You struggle to learn a new skill? See it as a test of your patience and determination. When you shift your perspective from being a victim to being the master of your life, you will no longer be limited by circumstances. Now, take action to change your mindset. Rewrite your negative beliefs from a more positive perspective. I'm not good at communication. I'm not good at communication yet, but if I practice, I can improve. I'm not intelligent. I have the ability to learn and improve every day. Take small daily actions to prove your new beliefs true. If you think you're not good at communication, start by practicing speaking in front of a mirror for 5 minutes every day. If you think you lack leadership skills, take the initiative to lead a small team at work. Persistently repeat and reinforce your new mindset. Remember, change does not happen overnight, but if you persistently train your new way of thinking every day, it will become a part of who you are. You are not limited, you are just still trapped in old beliefs. Limiting beliefs are not the truth. They are merely reflections of the past. Challenge them, shift your perspective, apply Stoic thinking, and take action every day. You will see that anything is possible. Focus, the power of successful people. We are living in a world full of distractions. You plan to focus on work, but unconsciously reach for your phone to check messages. You are reading a book, but after just a few minutes, you feel bored and switch to scrolling social media. You want to learn a new skill, but you can't seem to maintain focus long enough to make progress. Does this sound familiar? If so, you are not alone. We are constantly bombarded with an overwhelming amount of information every day, from news, social media, and advertisements to endless notifications from our phones and computers. The ability to focus is becoming a rare skill, and that's why it is a superpower. Those who can control their focus not only work more efficiently, but also achieve extraordinary success in every field. But the good news is focus is not an inborn talent, it is a skill that can be trained. Let's explore powerful strategies to improve memory, enhance focus, and boost cognitive performance, helping you work smarter, learn faster, and achieve greater success. Daily meditation, the secret weapon to control thoughts and focus. Why do you always get distracted? Distraction does not come only from the external environment, it originates within your own mind. Think about this. You sit down to work, but after just a few minutes, you suddenly remember something and lose focus. You try to read a book, but your mind drifts away, thinking about other things. So how do you control your thoughts? The answer is meditation. How does meditation enhance focus? Studies have proven that meditation can change the structure of the brain, especially the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for focus, thought control, and decision-making. Meditation helps you eliminate unnecessary thoughts, keeping your mind clear. Improve control over your thoughts and emotional reactions. Relax your brain and enhance memory. How to start meditating? Choose a quiet space. Turn off your phone. Remove all distractions. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Breathe in deeply, count from 1 to 4, then exhale slowly. When a thought arises, simply acknowledge it and gently bring your attention back to your breath. Start with 5 to 10 minutes per day and gradually increase the duration. After a period of practice, you will notice a significant improvement in your ability to focus and control your thoughts. Limit multitasking. Learn to do one thing at a time. Does multitasking really help you work faster? Many people believe that doing multiple tasks at once will help them finish work faster. But the truth is, multitasking is not as effective as you think. The human brain is not designed to perform multiple tasks simultaneously. When you try to do multiple things at the same time, you are not actually doing two tasks at once, but rather switching between them, and this causes you to take longer while reducing cognitive performance. Consequences of multitasking: decreased ability to focus, increased risk of making mistakes, faster mental fatigue. Instead, apply the single tasking method, doing one thing at a time. How to do it: break tasks into time blocks. Use the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, rest for 5 minutes, then repeat. If the task is large, break it down into smaller parts and complete them one by one. Turn off all distracting devices. When working, put your phone on silent mode or enable Do Not Disturb mode. Use apps to block social media if necessary. Give full attention to the current task. When eating, just eat. When reading, just read. When working, just focus on work. After just a short period of quitting multitasking, you will notice a significant difference in your ability to focus and work efficiency. Create a minimalist workspace. Help your brain focus better. Your work environment has a huge impact on your concentration. Are you working in a cluttered space with things scattered all over your desk? Are you distracted by surrounding noise? If the answer is yes, then it's time to declutter your workspace. Why does a minimalist workspace improve focus? Reduces the amount of information your brain has to process. Every object on your desk is a potential distraction. When your workspace is clean and organized, your brain can focus better on work. Enhances clarity and creativity. An organized workspace makes it easier to think and be creative. Reduces stress and fatigue. A cluttered space can make your brain feel overwhelmed, decreasing motivation to work. How to simplify your workspace to improve focus. Remove all unnecessary items. Declutter your desk and only keep the things that are truly essential. Create a quiet workspace. If possible, work in a separate space where you won't be disturbed. Use noise-canceling headphones or focus music. Listening to instrumental music or white noise can help you concentrate better. Apply the principle: everything has its place. Every item should have a designated spot to prevent clutter. You cannot control everything around you, but you can control how your brain functions. Apply it today. Meditate to enhance thought control. Stop multitasking and focus on one task at a time. Declutter your workspace to maximize focus. When you can focus deeply, you can achieve anything. Emotional intelligence, the secret of successful people. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by emotions and made decisions that you later regretted? Have you ever been so angry, anxious, or disappointed that you lost control of your actions? The truth is, emotions are an inseparable part of life, but the difference between successful and unsuccessful people lies in how they control and navigate their emotions. A study from Harvard shows that emotional intelligence, EQ, is more important than IQ when it comes to success in life and career. People with high EQ not only manage their own emotions well, but also understand the emotions of others, communicate effectively, and make wise decisions even in the most stressful situations. Think of great leaders like Barack Obama, Nelson Mandela, or Steve Jobs. They were not only intelligent, but also had the ability to control their emotions, inspire others, and make decisions based on reason rather than being driven by emotions. So how can you train your emotional intelligence to control emotions instead of being controlled by them? In this article, we will explore how to master emotional intelligence through 3 key steps: recognizing emotions, learning to understand yourself, practicing compassion, learning to understand others, focusing on what you can control, eliminating negativity, and living proactively. Let's dive into each step to unlock the most powerful version of yourself. Do you know the biggest barrier that prevents many people from controlling their emotions? They don't realize what they are feeling. Imagine this situation. You are driving, and someone suddenly cuts in front of you. You immediately get angry, honk loudly, and curse in your head. But have you ever asked yourself, why did I react so strongly? Or when someone criticizes you at work, you feel hurt and disappointed. But is it really because of their words, or is it because you fear being judged? This is exactly why recognizing emotions is the first step to controlling them. Whenever a strong emotion arises, anger, anxiety, sadness, jealousy, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Why am I feeling this way? Is this really a serious issue or just a temporary reaction? Write your thoughts in an emotion journal. After a week, you will begin to see patterns in your emotions and understand yourself better. When you recognize emotions, they will no longer control you. You will become the master of your thoughts and actions. Compassion, learning to understand others. Have you ever felt angry at someone and thought, how could they act like that? But try putting yourself in their position. Maybe they are having a terrible day. Maybe they didn't mean to hurt you. Compassion does not mean you have to agree with everyone, but it means you try to understand why they act the way they do, instead of immediately judging them. Listen without judgment. When someone shares with you, truly listen instead of just waiting for your turn to speak. Ask questions instead of rushing to conclusions. Example, can you explain more about that? Put yourself in others' shoes. When someone treats you poorly, try thinking, if I were in their situation, would I act differently? Show empathy. A simple phrase like, I understand how you feel, can completely change a conversation. When you develop compassion, you will no longer get easily angry or hurt by others' words and actions. You will become a skilled communicator and be able to build strong, lasting relationships. Focus on what you can control, eliminate negativity, and live proactively. A simple but powerful truth. You cannot control others, but you can control how you react to them. Imagine you are stuck in a difficult situation. You have two choices: complain and blame others. Focus on solutions. People with high emotional intelligence do not waste energy on things beyond their control. They focus on what they can do. How to focus on what you can control. Identify what is within your control. You cannot control others' thoughts, but you can control your reactions. You cannot change the past, but you can decide to take action now. Accept what you cannot change. Instead of complaining about an unchangeable situation, ask, what can I learn from this? How can I handle it better next time? Practice Stoic thinking, stoicisms. When facing difficulties, instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this teaching me? When you focus on what you can control, you will feel stronger, calmer, and more confident in every situation. Those who control their emotions control their lives. You can start today by recognizing emotions, understanding yourself, practicing compassion, understanding others, focusing on what you can control, living proactively. Be the master of your emotions instead of letting emotions master you. Success and happiness come to those who can effectively control their emotions, building resilience and managing stress. No pressure, no diamonds. Life is not always smooth. We all face challenges, failures, and pressure. But what makes the difference between those who succeed and those who give up? It is resilience. Resilience does not mean never feeling stress or disappointment. It is the ability to rise after falling, turn difficulties into motivation, and keep moving forward. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic thinkers, once said, obstacles do not block the path. They are the path. Imagine, without pressure, coal cannot become a diamond. Without challenges, the body cannot become stronger. Without failure, you cannot grow and reach the best version of yourself. Stress and adversity are not your enemies. They are tests that help you become stronger. So how can you develop mental toughness, manage stress wisely, and build resilience so that no challenge can break you? Let's explore 3 powerful strategies to help you master your mind, control stress, and develop unshakable resilience. Deep breathing, the simplest way to instantly control stress. Have you ever noticed that when you're stressed, your breathing becomes short, fast, and shallow? When anxious, your heart beats faster. When angry, your breathing becomes rapid. When panicked, you feel short of breath. This happens because your body is reacting to stress In the same way, it reacts to danger, triggering the fight or flight response. But here's the interesting part. You can trick your brain into believing you are calm by controlling your breath. Deep breathing exercise to instantly reduce stress. Sit up straight and close your eyes. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 to 8 seconds. Repeat 5 to 10 times. Your body will slow your heart rate, relax your muscles, and bring your mind back to balance. Try it now. You will feel the change instantly. Build the habit of enduring difficulty. Train your mental toughness. Do you know what the world's top athletes, successful entrepreneurs, and elite warriors have in common? They do not run from difficulty. They actively seek challenges to strengthen themselves. The simplest way to build resilience is to do hard things every day. Think about exercise at first. Your muscles hurt when you train, but if you persist, they become stronger. Your brain works the same way. The more you face challenges, the stronger you become. Habits that help develop mental toughness. Exercise daily. A strong body. A strong mind. Train with running, weightlifting, yoga, anything that pushes you out of your comfort zone. Cold showers. When cold water touches your skin, you will want to give up immediately. But if you persist, you will learn to control your reaction to stress. Start with 30 seconds of cold water every morning, then gradually increase the duration. Do something that scares you every day. Fear is one of the biggest barriers to growth. If you are afraid of public speaking, start by talking to a small group. If you fear failure, try something new that you have never done before. When you practice endurance every day, your mind will become stronger and nothing will be able to defeat you. See difficulties as a test that makes you stronger. Have you ever met someone who never seems to be overwhelmed by pressure? No matter what happens, they remain calm, resilient, and keep moving forward. What is their secret? They do not see difficulties as obstacles. They see them as tests that help them grow. When you change your perspective on challenges, you will realize that every hardship is an opportunity for growth. Imagine, when you face financial problems, instead of panicking, see it as an opportunity to learn how to manage money better. When you get rejected from a job, instead of feeling discouraged, see it as a test to prepare better for the next opportunity. When someone criticizes you, instead of getting angry, see it as a chance to practice patience and learn how to respond wisely. The most important question you need to ask whenever you face a challenge: what can I learn from this situation? If you can learn to embrace challenges as gifts, nothing can break you. Life is not always easy, but you can choose how you react to it. Apply it today. Take deep breaths to control stress instantly. Train resilience by challenging yourself daily. See difficulties as a test that makes you stronger. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow. Are you ready to embrace them? Why does your brain need energy to grow? Imagine you are driving a powerful sports car. If you fill it with low-quality fuel, what will happen? The engine will run slowly. The car may malfunction and fail to reach top speed. Eventually, it will break down sooner than expected. Your brain is like a high-speed sports car. It needs high-quality fuel to operate at peak performance. If you provide good nutrition, your brain will become sharper, your focus will improve, and your memory will strengthen. If you lack nutrients, you will feel stressed, struggle to process information, and lose mental energy. Another critical factor that most people overlook is sleep. You can eat healthily, but if you don't get enough sleep, your brain will still function poorly. Let's explore how to optimize your brain through nutrition and sleep to help you achieve maximum cognitive performance. Nutrition that determines brain performance. Are you eating the right foods? Your brain makes up only 2% of your total body weight, but it consumes up to 20% of your daily energy intake. What does this mean? The quality of the food you eat determines your ability to think, create, and focus. There is a huge difference between a brain fueled by proper nutrition and one that is starved by low-quality food. Let's explore the best foods for optimal brain performance. Omega-3, the golden nutrient for memory. Why is omega-3 important for the brain? Your brain is 60% fat, and a large portion of that is omega-3. Benefits of omega-3. enhances memory and learning ability, reduces the risk of cognitive decline with age, strengthens connections between brain cells, improving mental sharpness. Best food sources of omega-3: salmon, mackerel, sardines, walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, eggs. Omega-3 enriched. Include omega-3 in your diet at least 2 to 3 times per week for a sharper brain. Antioxidants, boosting brain flexibility. Why does your brain need antioxidants? Stress, pollution, and processed foods can cause oxidative damage, harming brain cells and leading to memory loss and cognitive decline. Antioxidants help protect brain cells from damage caused by free radicals, improve memory and concentration, reduce the risk of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Best food sources of antioxidants: berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, green vegetables, spinach, broccoli, dark chocolate, at least 70% cacao, almonds, and pistachios. Add more green vegetables and berries to your daily meals to protect your brain from aging. Drink enough water, the key to keeping your brain functioning well. Did you know that losing just 2% of your body's water can significantly impact your brain? Effects of dehydration: reduced concentration and memory, increased headaches, fatigue, and stress, feeling sluggish and lacking energy. How to maintain optimal hydration: drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water daily. Limit soda and alcohol as they cause dehydration. Get water from foods like watermelon, cucumber, and oranges. Keep a water bottle at your desk to remind yourself to drink regularly. Sleep, the secret to brain regeneration and optimal function. If you've ever stayed up late working or studying, you'll notice the next day you feel tired, unfocused, and irritable. Sleep does not just rest the body, it is when the brain regenerates, processes information, and strengthens memory. Why is sleep important for the brain? Enhances memory retention, removes toxic waste buildup in the brain, improves decision-making and creativity. When you get enough sleep, you will feel more alert, process information faster, and work more efficiently. How to sleep better? Follow 3 golden rules for quality sleep. Maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Avoid using electronic devices before bed. Blue light from phones and computers blocks melatonin production, making it harder to sleep. Create an ideal sleep environment. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Use high-quality mattresses and pillows to ensure comfortable sleep. Sleep at least 7 to 9 hours every night, so your brain has time to recover and function at its best. Nutrition and sleep, the perfect pair for an optimal brain. If you want a sharp brain, make sure to consume foods rich in omega-3 and antioxidants. Drink enough water daily. Maintain high-quality sleep of 7 to 9 hours per night. Take care of your brain today to achieve maximum performance in work and life. Visualization and affirmation, the key to unlocking brain power. Have you ever dreamed of a more successful life? A life where you achieve every goal, complete ambitious plans, and become the best version of yourself? You may have thought that successful people are naturally talented or luckier than you, but the truth is, they know how to use the power of visualization and positive affirmations to reprogram their brains and achieve what they desire. Did you know that your brain cannot distinguish between a real experience and a vividly imagined one? When you visualize something clearly and in detail, your brain believes it is actually happening. When you repeat positive affirmations, you reprogram your thinking to believe in yourself and take stronger actions. So, how can you use visualization and affirmations most effectively? Let's explore how to activate brain power and turn your thoughts into reality. Visualization, a powerful tool to attract success. Visualization is not just a psychological technique, it is a powerful tool used by athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, and successful people worldwide. Did you know? Michael Phelps, the legendary swimmer, used visualization before every Olympic race. He would imagine exactly how he would swim, feel each movement in the water, and even picture himself winning. Jim Carrey, one of Hollywood's most famous actors, once wrote himself a $10 million check when he had nothing. He visualized every day that he would become a successful actor, and it became a reality. Elon Musk, the founder of SpaceX and Tesla, constantly visualizes a future where humans live on Mars. What do they all have in common? They use visualization to program their brains and turn dreams into reality. How visualization works. Visualization activates your subconscious. When you visualize your success, your brain activates the same neural pathways as when you actually experience it. This helps build confidence, making your brain believe you can achieve it. Visualization helps you focus better. When you have a clear image of your goal, it becomes easier to stay focused and avoid distractions. Visualization reduces anxiety and fear. When you imagine yourself overcoming challenges, your brain becomes familiar with the situation, making you calmer and more confident when facing it in real life. How to practice visualization to attract success? Spend 5 minutes each day visualizing your success. Choose a quiet space. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes and relax. Visualize your goal clearly. If you want career success, imagine yourself on stage, giving a speech to an audience applauding you. If you want a fit body, imagine looking in the mirror and seeing a healthy, energetic version of yourself. Engage all your senses. Where are you? What are you doing? How do you feel? Repeat this daily and believe in it. The more often you visualize, the more your brain believes it will happen. Remember, nothing is more powerful than a clear vision of the future you want to create. Why affirmations can change your life. Every day we have about 60,000 thoughts, and unfortunately most of them are negative. I'm not good enough. I'm not capable. I will never succeed. If you keep repeating negative thoughts, they will become your beliefs. The only way to change your mindset is to replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. How to use affirmations to reprogram your brain. Repeat positive affirmations daily. Choose powerful affirmations. I can do this. I deserve an amazing life. I am strong, and nothing can defeat me. Say them out loud every morning. Stand in front of the mirror and say your affirmations with confidence. Write them down and place them in visible spots. Write down 10 affirmations and place them on your desk or phone. Repeat them multiple times throughout the day. Whenever you feel discouraged, repeat affirmations to instantly shift your emotional state. Remember, you are what you say about yourself. If you want to change your life, start by changing your thoughts. Apply this today. Spend 5 minutes daily visualizing your success. Repeat positive affirmations to reprogram your mindset. Believe that you deserve a better life. When you change your thoughts, you change your actions. When you change your actions, you change your life. Creativity, a skill that is trained, not inborn. Do you think creativity is only for geniuses like Leonardo da Vinci, Steve Jobs, or Elon Musk? Have you ever felt you are not creative or lack innovative ideas? But the truth is, creativity is not a natural gift, it is a skill that can be trained. Creative people do not have different brains. They are just people who constantly ask questions, challenge norms, and seek new approaches. Did you know? Albert Einstein was not good at math as a child, but he always asked, what would happen if, leading to groundbreaking discoveries in physics. Thomas Edison failed more than 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb. When asked if he felt like a failure, he said, "Oh, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that don't work." Walt Disney was fired by a newspaper editor for lacking imagination before he built the greatest animation empire. What do they all have in common? They never accepted one approach. They constantly experimented, innovated, and expanded their creative thinking. How to unlock your creative potential? Always ask questions. The key to breaking routine. Did you know that children ask an average of 300 questions per day, while adults rarely ask questions? As we grow older, we start accepting everything as truth without questioning. But creative people never accept reality without questioning it. Instead of following traditional methods, ask, is this the only way to do it? What would happen if I tried a different approach? Is there a faster, more efficient way? Elon Musk challenged the automotive industry with the question, why can't we have an electric car that is more powerful, smarter, and cheaper? And the result was Tesla, which completely revolutionized the car industry. Now, write down 5 problems in your work or life. and ask questions about new approaches to each of them. When you continuously ask questions, you open the door to break through creative ideas. Have you ever looked at a problem from a completely different perspective? Creativity does not come from doing more, but from seeing what others do not see. Try putting yourself in someone else's position. If you were the customer, how would you want this product to change? If you were your competitor, what would you do to defeat yourself? Use the reversal technique. Instead of asking, "How can I get more customers?" ask, "How can I lose customers as quickly as possible?" When you answer this reverse question, you will discover ways to avoid mistakes and develop better strategies. Find inspiration from other fields. If you are an entrepreneur, learn from art. If you are an engineer, explore philosophy. If you are a writer, study science. When you change your perspective, you will see opportunities you never thought of before. Train your creative brain with simple habits. Creativity is not magic, it is the result of daily practice. Below are simple habits to help you activate creative thinking. Write down 10 new ideas every day. It doesn't matter if the idea is feasible or not. Train your creative brain by writing down anything that comes to mind. Try something new every week. Learn a new skill. Try a new hobby. Take a different route to work. Everything helps stimulate your brain. Create space for creativity. Spend at least 30 minutes daily on creative thinking without distractions from your phone or work. Think without judgment. When you have a new idea, don't immediately think, "This is too crazy, it's impossible." Instead ask, "How can I make this idea a reality?" A creative brain is not a genius. It is a brain that is not afraid to experiment and make mistakes. Dare to fail, because failure is the mother of creativity. One of the biggest reasons why people fail to be creative is fear of failure. But remember, no one has ever created anything without failing. Thomas Edison tried over 10,000 times before creating the light bulb. Steve Jobs was fired from the company he founded before coming back and changing the world. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her job because she was told, "Not suitable for television." If you want to be creative, you must be willing to embrace failure and learn from it. Try something you are afraid to fail at. A new idea, a new approach, a new challenge. You might fail, but each failure brings you closer to a breakthrough. Creativity is not an inborn talent, it is the result of practice. You don't need to be a genius to be creative. You just need a mindset that constantly seeks innovation. Why flexibility is the most important trait of successful people. Life is always changing. Nothing is certain. You can lose your job at the peak of your career. You can be betrayed by the people you trust the most. You may face unexpected crises that no one can predict. But what determines your success is not what happens to you, but how you react to it. Failures are those who passively react to change. Successful people are those who can adapt and respond to any situation. Adaptability is what helps you overcome adversity and come back stronger. If you are flexible, you will never be defeated. Let's explore strategies to develop a flexible mindset, enhance adaptability, and be ready for any challenge. Accept reality. Don't fight what you can't change. Have you ever met someone who clings to the past, complaining about what happened but doing nothing to change their situation? They are resisting reality, and this makes them suffer. Flexible people don't waste time fighting what cannot be changed. They learn to accept and adapt. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once said, "Accept everything that comes to you as if you had chosen it." Whenever you face a difficult situation, ask yourself, "Can I control this?" If yes, take action to change it. If no, accept it and find the best way to adapt. Acceptance does not mean surrender, it means freeing yourself from unnecessary suffering. Change your perspective and turn adversity into opportunity. Flexible people don't see failure as a problem. They see opportunity in the problem. Thomas Edison once said, "Most people give up just before they are about to succeed because they don't realize that every failure is a step closer to success." When losing a job, a failure will despair. A flexible person will see it as a chance to change direction. When one door closes, a flexible person will find another door or even build their own. When facing difficulties, ask yourself, "What can this teach me? How can I turn this situation into an advantage?" Every challenge contains an opportunity if you are willing to see it. Develop a growth mindset. Be ready to learn and change. Do you know what prevents many people from growing? Fear of change. Flexible people don't fear challenging old ideas, learning new things, or stepping out of their comfort zone. Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, once said, "If you are not willing to change, you will soon be left behind." Try new things. Read a book on a subject you've never been interested in. Learn a new skill, even if you don't know how useful it will be. Talk to people with different perspectives. Stop saying, "I've always done it this way." This phrase is the enemy of growth. Instead, always ask, "Is there a better way?" The world is constantly changing. If you don't adapt, you will be left behind. Stay calm in every situation. Because calmness gives you control, flexible people don't let emotions control their actions. Have you ever let panic, anger, or anxiety cause you to make bad decisions? Successful people don't react emotionally. They control their emotions and make rational decisions. Take deep breaths before reacting. When facing a difficult situation, don't react immediately. Take a deep breath, count from 1 to 10, and think before you act. Spend at least 5 to 10 minutes each day meditating or reflecting. This helps you stay calm in every situation. A calm mind will help you make smarter decisions. Flexible people don't sit around waiting for the perfect conditions. They take action even when they don't have all the answers. If Steve Jobs had waited until Apple had a perfect product, they would never have launched the iPhone. If Elon Musk had waited for perfect technology, we wouldn't have SpaceX today. ACT even when you're not 100% ready. You will never feel ready enough to start, so start now. Learn from mistakes and adjust continuously. If plan A doesn't work, try plan B, plan C. There are no failures, only lessons. Flexibility is not just about adapting, it's about acting quickly in the face of change. The strongest people are not the smartest or the richest. They are the most flexible. Apply this today. Accept reality instead of fighting it. See adversity as an opportunity to grow. Be ready to change and learn new things. Control your emotions and keep a calm mind. Act quickly and adjust continuously. The world never stops changing. Be someone who can adapt and rise stronger. Why do successful people never stop learning? Have you ever wondered what great minds like Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Leonardo da Vinci, or Albert Einstein have in common? They never stop learning. Successful people never think they know enough. They constantly seek knowledge, challenge their thinking, and learn new skills to adapt and grow. Did you know? Warren Buffett spends 80% of his day reading and studying. Bill Gates reads about 50 books per year. Elon Musk taught himself rocket science just by reading books. Lifelong learning doesn't just make you smarter, it makes you stronger, more adaptable to change, and opens more opportunities in life. The more you learn, the more opportunities you will have for success. Reading, the gateway to knowledge and wisdom. Why do successful people read so many books? Books are shortcuts to the wisdom of the greatest minds in history. Every book contains decades of experience and lessons from successful people before you. Books expand your thinking, enhance analysis skills, and boost creativity. Build a daily reading habit. Start with just 10 pages per day. You don't need to read a book per week just. 10 pages per day will add up to over 10 books per year. Read books related to your goals. Want to build wealth? Read finance and investment books. Want to develop your mindset? Read philosophy and psychology books. Want to be more creative? Read biographies of geniuses. Take notes on what you learn. Don't just read, write down the 3 most important ideas from each book and apply them to real life. Read a little each day, and in a year, you will become a completely new person. Learning a new skill is the fastest way to upgrade yourself. Did you know? The world is changing faster than ever. The skills you have today could become obsolete in just a few years. If you don't learn new skills, you will be left behind. 10 years ago, no one thought social media content creation could make millionaires. 5 years ago, few believed creating content on YouTube and TikTok could be a real career. Today, AI and technology are completely transforming how we work. Those who don't update their knowledge will be left behind. How to learn new skills quickly and effectively. Choose a high-value skill. Want to advance in your career? Learn leadership, communication, and negotiation. Want to increase income? Learn marketing, investing, or programming. Want to improve life? Learn time management, critical thinking, or meditation. Use the 80-20th learning rule. 80% of results come from 20% of the most important knowledge. Don't try to learn everything. Focus on what gives you the fastest results. Practice immediately. Learning without applying is useless. Use what you learn in real life to turn it into your own skill. Learning is not about theory, it's about applying knowledge to create value. Expanding knowledge every day keeps you growing. Learning isn't just from books or courses. You can learn from everything around you. Learn from others. Talk to people smarter than you. Ask questions and listen more. Learn from both the successes and failures of others. Learn from real-life experiences. Every hardship is a lesson, not an obstacle. Every mistake is an opportunity to improve yourself. Learn from different cultures. Travel, read about civilizations, and explore how others solve problems. Smart people don't just learn from textbooks, they learn from life. Make lifelong learning a way of life. Learning is not a one-time event, it is a daily habit. Spend at least 30 minutes each day learning. Read a book chapter or watch an educational video or TED Talk, or write down what you learn. Avoid meaningless content. Don't waste hours scrolling social media without learning anything. Use the internet to gain knowledge, not waste time. Commit to self-growth every day. Ask yourself, what new thing did I learn today? If you improve just 1% each day, you will be 37 times better in a year. Learning is not a core, it's a habit of great people. The more you learn, the more you grow. Apply this today. Read books daily to expand your mind. Learn a new skill to upgrade yourself. Expand knowledge from everything around you. Commit to personal growth every day. When you never stop learning, nothing can limit you. You don't need to wait until tomorrow to start. Change begins now with you. Your mindset is the key to everything. The more you train your mind, the more you expand your awareness, the closer you get to your best self. Remember, successful people are not special. They just have special habits. They train focus to avoid distractions. They cultivate emotional intelligence to build strong relationships. They develop flexibility to adapt to life's changes. And above all, they commit to lifelong learning because they understand that the only limit is in their mind. You have unlimited potential inside you. Don't let it go to waste. You can change your life just by changing your mindset. Act now. Pick one habit from this list and start practicing today. Remember, every small step you take today brings you closer to a stronger version of yourself. Are you ready to break limits? Let's create an unlimited mind together.